Welcome to Porch Talk Day 3, staying on my new, lovely patio porch, whatever you want to call it. Well, don't worry, this is virus-free growing up. So two things hit the market by my house. So playing video games, because I stay indoors and my previous job closed, and I'm kind of doing like some side work. It's just not on the books per se, like I can't prove that I do it, but I noticed blah have been resurfacing in the Walmarts, so the local store is still open, or your gas station is still open. Check, and if you're a Baja fan, you don't have to go to Taco Bell no more to get Baja Blast. You can go to your local grocery store, and maybe have it if they're open. I know like a few small grocery stores in my mouth's closed. I don't think that's either here nor there, but excuse me. So anyways, beer, soda, bad mix. But anyways, just want to make sure y'all are doing safe out there. If y'all new to the channel, please consider liking and subscribing. One thing I want to talk to you guys mostly about is this whole Coppa scare. It's beneficial since 7, 8, 9 months. 9 months from 9 months now. So basically, it's one particular highlight that I want to mention. Sorry, let me adjust this. There we go. One particular thing I want to mention is they have the words cards. They're particularly focused on getting rid of the cards, stuff like that. So anything to do with like cards, this or that. Anyways, those are the people that they're mostly focusing on, particularly unboxers of your unboxed cards. So, but they are talking about playing cards. They're talking about, ace, king, queen, jack, 9, 1, 2, blah blah blah, and the different suits, because it's related to gambling. They don't want people on. But seriously, who unboxes playing cards? I think I searched around on YouTube. No one really unboxes playing cards. There's a few magicians that do some unboxing, very rarely. But that's a completely different story. I mean, you can see on YouTube how they're made. But playing cards that you play poker and do other gambling with is not the same thing as like Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not the same thing as Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, the three big names of cards. And I think there's a few other things, like sports cards. I'll throw that in there just to be safe. No apparent reason, but this thing is putting a stop to that. Not only that, it's putting a stopper in. They're not able. If you go under the kids version of YouTube, I think they call it Kids Tube. I'm not 100% sure the name of the app because I don't have it, because I think the whole thing is ridiculous. They took out donations. They took out you can't sponsor it, but the thing is, they took out sponsors. You can't, if you're under the kids thing, they take out, so you can't sponsor with donations. You can't get donations. You can't do the join. YouTube has now has a join thingy for its affiliates. They have a little join thingy, which I guess the same thing on Twitch is subscribing. Not saying that I was following, but subscribing. So they take all that out. But if you do happen to do kids products that are not those things, they don't mind. See, here's the messed up part. They don't mind tagging in up to 7 minutes of commercials on your videos. Up to 7 minutes. They can, if you get ad revenue, it's the only way. So you gotta understand, big parts of YouTube is teenagers and all this. Teenagers, all this, a lot of people are on there or within that age. So your ad revenue is the only thing you can get, and they don't mind tacking up 7 minutes. So, but is that a trade-off? No, that's not a trade-off. They're not allowed to buy merch, nothing, anything outside of ad revenue. What this really boils down to, about, I would say, a good 90% of people are getting highly shafted because opening Pokemon cards to them is the same thing as gambling. That's what they're inadvertently saying. So because you open Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Magic cards, whatever it may be, a lot of the money that we're now make is just been because guess what? All that revenue that you were making from one thing or the other, that's no longer not happening. And because people do sell via YouTube and some other things, some people do trade. I mean, look, you can't. YouTube is going to crash and burn. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but a lot of people, big names on YouTube, are not happy about what's going on. A lot of big names, people have like 1 million followers or subscribers. I tell people like have like 100,000. They are deeply considering switching to other websites like Mixer, like this new cool QB thingy, like TikTok. I know TikTok is not really that big. They're switching over to this, and because of these poor decisions on YouTube side. Now, what's really cutting it off, you're saying a kid, not a teenager, but a kid is considered up to the age of 16. So somehow up to the age of 16, you're considered. Now this screws up everything. And the way you're changing the algorithm, you're really screwing a lot of stuff over. And guess what? It's gonna come right back to you, YouTube. I understand you're a big company and you're not really worried about, a couple big time subscribers, not subscribers, edit makers, content makers, but that's gonna damage you. Eventually it's gonna catch up to you. In fact, if it's not already catching up to you, it's gonna catch up to you soon. And I ask you, please edit this profile, make it like Y7 or something more convenient like that, because a teenager is not considered a kid. You can leave a 13-year-old at the house by himself legally, at least in the state of Florida. To me, I don't consider that a child. If they're able to be left at home by themselves without adult supervision, then I don't think they're considered a kid. I think someone like 7 and younger, yes, all day, every day. But I would definitely suggest like viewers' discretion advised, something like that, like Y7 or E for everybody, stuff like that. And it's kind of ridiculous. You're cutting off several billion people off thing, and then you're gonna feel that. Whether you feel that now or you feel that down the road, you're really gonna feel that. Especially when content makers stop going. The people that bring your website business is now going to other outlets, and then they're getting the business. I mean, yeah, wake up. End this stupidity, YouTube. Stop cutting down. For example, I don't care if I get demonetized. I don't make anything. Burning videos. Demonetizing. Go ahead. What are you taking away? Nothing. Good for you. So I'm not too scared to say whatever. Ban my account. Okay, go ahead, ban my account. What can you do? Can't possibly hurt me. I have like less than 200 people on my channel. So little guy got a lot to say. Big people are leaving to go over to different websites. Just think about it. YouTube. You're watching this. Somebody with some sort of brain from YouTube watches this video, you need to understand you're hemorrhaging money right now, probably because of this stupidity going on. I'm just saying, people are leaving YouTube. Yes, they might not be big channels. There's a ton of them. So when you have literally millions of content views going down the drain because of stupid algorithms that make no sense, because you don't count on subscribers. Like, your old system was working fine. You guys were making good money off your old system. But no, you guys want to go ahead and screw it up. Whoever is the CEO, and screw that. Whoever's making these decisions with YouTube, you're an idiot. Stop the bull crap. Quit being greedy. Bring everything back to how it was, because it's garbage. What you're doing is total garbage. Anyways, that's my thoughts on the stupid subject, Coppa. Anyways, and if you don't hear that warning, which you probably won't, no one will probably ever see this, it's going to affect you. It is going to affect you. It's going to hit your wallets. It's going to hit your wallets hard. Sure, you got people with several millions of people, but the numbers might be small to you guys, but it adds up really quick. It adds up very quickly. It's like significantly fast. It'll add up. Just think about this way. Think about every single day someone's giving you $100 bill. But because of paper tax, let's go with that. You have every $100 bill you get, you have to pay them paper tax up to more than half of what it's worth. So let's say paper tax on a $100 bill is $80. So instead of making $80, instead of making $100, you're making $20. It's gonna add up like that, and it's gonna be quick too. It's gonna be very quick, because if you're doing dumb stuff that's causing content creators to be moved off air and going to other websites, guess what? It's gonna add up real fast. It's gonna add up super fast. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna add up. Content creators are going to other websites, because YouTube is not the only option. I'm just saying. You got places like Mixer, places like Twitch. Twitch is doing good stuff. Everybody, like, in fact, a guy the other day that has 3 million, over 3 billion subscribers on his channel, now switched to Twitch, doesn't touch his YouTube channel anymore. Maybe posts this every so often. Doesn't do anything, because he's not getting any money from it. And he's getting more money from Twitch and more ad revenue and all this stuff. And Twitch is, what they're doing makes plenty of sense. One of the biggest charities events that go on with videos and people playing video games is on the Twitch side. There's reason for this. Anyways, have fun, and if you're listening, I hope some of it sunk in. If you guys are here and you agree with me, leave a thumbs up. If not, honestly, I'm not gonna make any money from this video, so I'm not worried about it. And YouTube, good luck trying to monetize me or ban me. I'm not scared. Anyways, hopefully y'all learned something from this, and take care.